Okay, and welcome back. And this is the second week of our practicals to do at home. My name is Fiona Kennard and I'm Head of Chemistry at Godalming College. So for this week's experiment, you're going to need a phone in which you've installed a Lux app. That's a light intensity measurement. You can get free versions of that on most Android and iPhones. You're going to need some sort of green filter. I've used a green bottle out of which I've cut a small segment, but you could use a sweet wrap or anything else which is green and transparent. You need a beaker, and we've just made a mark on the side so I've got the same volume each time. And you're going to need some blackcurrant juice or other. It's also helpful to have another phone or at least another light source available. Okay, so this is our setup. So we have one phone with the lights. You can use other light sources as well, but a phone is pretty good. I set up my first run, which is just a beaker of plain water. I've marked where the beaker is and I've marked where the phone is. Then on my other phone, I have my lux meter and I have a piece of my green filter which I've attached to the front of the phone where the light sensor is. Now what I have to do is to line up my phone, the second phone, with the light source at the back, hold it close to the glass, and then I just need to take that reading. Okay, now we've got our baseline reading, so we've got an idea about what the transmission is going to be just with plain water. We're now going to start adding some blackcurrant juice. So we want some sort of measuring device, so in this case I'm just using a teaspoon. If you've got a dropping pipette that would be much better, but again I don't have one of those. So I'm going to add a teaspoon, and try and do this carefully, of my blackcurrant juice. And I'm going to fill up my beaker again to my line with water. And again, I'm going to measure the transmission. So I need to line up my phone in the same place I had it last time, press it against the glass, and I'm going to take that reading. What you now need to do is to repeat the experiment several times using different amounts of blackcurrant juice. So you should have your different amount of blackcurrant juice and your lux reading for each of those values. You then need to work out how you're going to convert that into absorbance, because it's the absorbance versus the concentration that we need for our graph and our analysis. So good luck making a colorimeter, and I look forward to seeing your results. So at the end of the experiment you should have something like this. On this I've plotted absorbance versus the teaspoons of blackcurrant juice as a measurement of the concentration of blackcurrant juice. And you can see that there is some sort of relationship between those two. It's not perfect because the equipment we were using was quite basic. But you can try different varieties of this. You can try using different filters and see if you get a different result and why you might do that. You could try different juices. You could try orange juice with green filter again, or orange juice with a red filter, and see what different relationships you get. I look forward to looking at your graphs and seeing you in September. Till then, take care. Bye bye.